Hello! It's I, Joe, and it's been a while. And it's been a while since I directly spoke to the camera. And I got this camera to make videos, and I know this is a recording because I have the card in and it's formatted and everything. So it won't cut out. This video is all about my top 5 favourite things. Well, top 6, but I call it my top 5. So I'll wind back a bit. I was talking to a friend on Facebook when we were discussing certain things, and eventually I decided to say, well, hang on a second, this thing isn't my favourite all-time thing. These are my favourite things, and that is number 5 on the list. So, without further ado, we'll hop on to my list, and we'll start at number 5. And at number 5, we're rolling in, of course, a childhood favourite of mine, and that was Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon was a huge thing for me as a child. I was 10 when it aired, so it was 98, so it aired in 98, I was 10, showing my age now. And I was obsessed with Pokemon. Now, I wasn't obsessed where I bought like loads of merchandise, and I don't have any Pikachu teddy bears or anything like that. I got seriously obsessed with the Game Boy game more so than anything else, and I have actually a copy of nearly every copy that you can get, English version, because I don't have any Japanese versions, although I really do want to get Japanese versions because I already know how to play the game anyway. But yeah, Pokemon is there, it's at number 5. I just loved Pokemon as a child, and today I will still watch season 1 and 2. I have dipped down the new seasons, but not so much as the old seasons because, well, it doesn't seem to be as good, but I still watch the actual films that come, or the animation films that come out, and I'm looking forward to the next one whenever that's coming out. So yeah. At number 4, I have the Xbox plus gaming plus reading. Yeah, that's like 3 in 1. So yeah, I just love the Xbox. I love sitting down and playing the Xbox. It probably is my stress reliever. I am a FPS player. I love Call of Duty games, and I only realised I didn't buy Advanced Warfare, which really shocked me when I was looking at it on the Xbox and going, I need to buy this. But then like 70 quid, and I was looking at Black Ops 3 because I haven't got it yet. And Black Ops 3 is cheaper than Advanced Warfare, and I don't understand why. So I've left that alone because I'm planning on buying an Xbox One in the new year, hopefully, once I come back from America. Which you all should stay tuned, because I will be vlogging from my first day to my last day while I'm in Florida, because I think it'll be the first and only time I get to go. But on the other side of things, I love gaming in general. I recently started getting back into PC gaming. Yeah, if you haven't seen my video, Noob Plays Warcraft, I was a little bit lying in that because I'm not a noob when it comes to Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft a while ago and I was doing pretty well, and I just let my account go and I deleted it, and yeah. And so I got back into it because a friend of mine wanted to play it again. He wanted to play with someone as well, so yeah, that's been interesting. And of course then I've got into other games, so I actually got Black Ops 3 on the PC, which I suck at, which, by the way, I did not realise I would suck so much at the PC version as much as I do. But there's like 40 billion buttons that you have to do everything with, and I just can't do FPS on the keyboard. So I'm going to have to cheat and get a controller to play, and I know people are going to frown upon me for saying that. And then we come into reading. If anyone doesn't already know, I do a booktube channel which I will link down below. I haven't posted anything to it in yonks because I've been really busy with work and other things, and I will be doing an end of year wrap up basically for the last couple of months in a week or so. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you are interested in knowing that, link below. And in at number 3 is probably one of my favourite things to do at the weekend, especially on a Friday, and that is Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is a trading card game, and they have different events. It's ridiculously fun to play. I really enjoy it. I've met such amazing people by playing it, and my lucky gaming store is like a 40-minute drive. So if I do an FMM, which is a Friday Night Magic, and it's really fun. It's like not expensive, and it's just good fun. And generally, people who play Magic are pretty dead on sound people, and it's great fun. And I'm meeting so many people by playing it, and it's just I just love it. I love it for the people I've met through it, and I've made some really good friends through it as well. So Magic the Gathering, big thumbs up. At number 2, this is again going back to my childhood, and it is the X-Men. So I started off in the early 90s watching the X-Men animated cartoon series. Now this is not X-Men Evolution, this is the original X-Men cartoon, which was in the 80s and 90s. And that started off my love for the X-Men. And then I got into the comics. I have some of them down below in my room. And then I also have some of the newer comics. I'm not exactly sure what they're called now, but I used to actually get them on my PSP Go, and I used to literally use my PSP Go to read comics, which is a ridiculous reason to have a PSP Go. But I used to read them on that, and I just fell in love. And then of course we have the films. I like the films. Now, people give out about the third film. The third film was ridiculously bad and should never be made, and I'm so glad Days of Future Past has literally wiped that film out completely. But I really did enjoy the first 2 films, and I did actually enjoy the third film as well, so I can't really say a whole lot on that one. But that's because I thought it was going to be the end of it, and now they brought out First Class and all that. And now they have Apocalypse, which is coming out next year, and I'm like totally fanboying over Apocalypse. Although your man does look like Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers. No idea what that's about, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so that is number 2. X-Men is at number 2, and yeah. And of course, at number 1, and this is no surprise to anyone who knows me, anyone who's following me on Twitter, or even knows me in real life or from Tumblr, I am a huge part of the Harry Potter fandom. And of course, Harry Potter is jumping in at number 1. And I have loved Harry Potter since I was about 12. I was a bit late getting in on the books at 12, but I did try reading them before I was 12, and I actually didn't like Harry Potter. Here's a random fact for people. I didn't like Harry Potter. The first time I read Harry Potter, I thought it was stupid. But then my 6th class teacher told me, Joe, you have to read this book, and I want you to read it and do a book report on it. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I put myself through torture, and I don't know what it was, but something just clicked with me, and I just freaking fell in love with the first book. First book turned into the second book. Second book turned into the third book. Then the 4th book. And then the 5th book. And then all the books. And I've been a Harry Potter nerd since I was 12. So, yeah. And then, of course, when the films came out in 2001, when I was 13, I wanted to be Neville Longbottom. I wanted to play Neville Longbottom in the films. I don't know why. Neville just kind of stood out to me. I really liked his character. And yeah, Neville was like me. When Neville was like me, and I was like going, I want to see, that's who I am. But you know, Harry Potter rolls in number 1, and anyone who knows me and anyone who follows me on Twitter will know how much I tweet surrounding Harry Potter. So yeah, Harry Potter has to be at number 1. Okay, so that is my random top 5, 6 things I really enjoy, and now you all know that little bit of information about me. So if you like my Facebook page, which I will link down below, if you follow me on Twitter, we link down below, Instagram, link down below, and hit the subscribe button of course, and hit the like up button if you like any of the things I've mentioned. I will talk to anyone on Twitter, anyone who follows me on Twitter and tweets me. I will, without a shadow of doubt, respond to you on Twitter. And if you want to talk stuff about Harry Potter, you want to talk about X-Men, you want to talk about Magic the Gathering, if you want to find out more about Magic the Gathering, I know some great websites and I will link those below. Also, if you want to talk about games, I will talk about games obviously. Again, as I am a FPS shooter person, so I generally play those kind of games. And if you just want to have someone that you can chat to, hit me up, because you know, I'm approachable, I think. Anyway, I'm going to leave you all on that note, and I shall see you all on the flip side.